I'm Vince Ficarrotta, Vice President of Franchising and a partner in the franchise known as RNR Tire Express. We're a tire dealer that has a unique proposition to the consumer. We offer safe quality tires with affordable payment options. And it's those affordable payment options that make us unique. We have an in-house pay-as-you-go program using a lease with a purchase option that allows us to serve a middle-income, blue-collar demographic that is really not being served today. So we can enter the market as a typical tire dealer. We have a beautiful store, 6,000 square feet, typically 3 to 4 bays. We do tires, custom wheels, and a little bit of alignment work. So we keep the skill set very simple at the store level. 6 employees, all making very good wages. Store manager can typically make 40 to 60 with bonuses much more than that. We have some store managers making 6 digits, so turnover is very low. Value proposition to the franchisee is that we have an internet-proof business, a recession-resilient business model that provides a much higher return on investment than a typical retail tire dealer. And of course, it's using a product that's in constant demand. Other automotive models might be hurting when electric cars take over. Until cars fly, I don't know that tires are going to go away anytime soon. So it keeps things in perspective as a business model that might be a diversification for a lot of folks that are in the food or services. Let's see. Pay as you go. And the transaction is really a lease with a purchase option. A lot of people know that as rent to own, and that's our background. But beyond that, we've transcended the typical stereotype known as the rent to own market by actually having a very typical retail approach in the way that we come to market, but we do target demographically the payment buyer. And the payment buyer, to describe, the U.S. Census says 1/3 of American adults, when faced with a $400 unexpected expense, couldn't pay their bills the next month. 1/2 of American households don't have $1,000 in savings. So there's a huge market out there. Our unit economics, I'll get to in a moment, but we did $183 million last year. But there's $23 billion in aftermarket tire sales. So we're just scratching the surface. And there isn't anybody really in this space. To say that we're competitive with a Discount Tire or some of the bigger tire dealers would be a misnomer, because we're really not doing the same thing. We're not approaching the same market or looking for the same typical white-collar retail. So we don't go to the highest parts of town. We're more middle of the road. Not necessarily low income, because we do need customers that have jobs and have cars and do very well for themselves. But as it is in America, people don't save money. And when you need tires, you need tires. And we can offer that consumer a very good value package. We're earning a little bit more on tires than the typical tire dealer because of their 6-month same-as-cash program. Our typical promotion may sound like this: $20 down, no credit needed, 6 months same-as-cash. Brand new set of tires. Come in and be safe with your family. And then with that, you get lifetime rotate and balance, lifetime flat repair, lifetime alignment checks, 12 months roadside assistance, all included in the value package for the consumer. So safe to say that we do get about 20% of our revenue comes from a straight retail customer that comes into our store, likes what we have to offer, and just pays cash. But our game is really to try and find the payment buyer where you're going to earn your highest margins. Getting into the unit economics, typical store does $1.5 million, 16.6 flows to the bottom line. Our top 20 stores do $2.2 million, with 21% going to the bottom line. We have 7 years of same store, mature store, year-over-year growth. So our penetration of the market is increasing. We have 130 units in 24 states, with 250 more under development, with just 25 franchisees. Most of our franchisees, of course, are multi-unit folks. I don't want to describe them as owner-operators as much as it's probably a passive investor approach, where we do have a lot of legacy families where Older generations built their wealth for themselves. The younger generation has to build their own wealth, and they found RNR to be a great way to do it. A lot of folks love cars, tires and wheels. It's very simple, and they get to grow from there. Typical store, 6,000 square feet, 3 to 4 bays, 6 employees, making good money, low turnover. We use a psychographic analysis using the DISC assessment, DISC, to use in recruitment, and knowing that we can get the best folks on board. We have a training program of 2 weeks inside an existing store corporately. We have 15, 16 corporate stores. I should have mentioned that earlier. So we preach, we walk the walk and talk the talk. But 2 weeks on site in an existing store, and then we spend 2 weeks with the franchisee on site to ensure that they not only do the store setup properly, but operate in their first week and get them launched, and the deer in the headlights gets out of their eyesight. On an ongoing basis, we have marketing support with all the digital, PPC, landing pages, SEO. We use OTT. The alphabet soup goes on. Of course, we make our own radio and video there to support our franchisees. $35K to start with a franchise fee that tiers down for a multi-unit guy to $20. Our royalty is 5%. There's no national marketing fund. The franchisee is expected to pay for his own marketing, but he gets the benefit of 100% of his own spend. Typical working capital, $500,000 to $1 million, 200,000 TI, 175 for FF&E, 100% in inventory, and the balance would be for the ongoing inventory purchases as product goes out on lease. We have a mission statement that says, serve, not service. It's all about the culture of R&R. So serve, not service is meant to say, let's really get a relationship with our customer. Let's help them out, not just go through the motions of providing them consumer service, customer service, which gets us to our purpose, which is change lives, changing lives. And we really believe that we're serving an opportunity, serving America, keeping America rolling by giving folks an opportunity to drive safe on the road and to have something nice in their life, and giving them the opportunity to make those payments. And that'll get us to our vision statement, where we become the best tire and wheel concept in America. Thank you for your time.